And there we go. Hello everybody. Welcome back to more Kuni. So I kind of came through a little bit, got a couple messages about how this basically, all the post-game content has been unlocked. And so I came over to Switch Solutions, see if there's any more side quests to do, and sure enough, got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side quests to do. A fairy in Golden Grove is anxiously waiting for someone to return. Go to Golden Grove and talk to the fairy. A young boy in Castaway Cove is said to have found a pirate's treasure map. Ask the boy if he can look at his treasure map. There's a man in front of the fountain in Ding Dong Dell who appears to have something on his mind. Go and see what Derwin has to say. Fuck! Derwin's back. A strange old man is said to inhabit the cave atop the Genie's Steps, to the southeast of the Shimmering Sands. Okay. Don't pay a visit to the old man's cave. Alright. The man visiting Castaway Cove appears to have lost something. Go and talk to the man and see what he's lost. I wonder who that could possibly be. Some mysterious knights in armor have appeared inside the ivory tower. Go and talk to the knights. Okay. Alright, and then we got a bunch of bounty hunts. On the Spindle, Eastern Autumnia, a mysterious beast has been spreading poison across the Spindle. Stop it before it gets to Hamlin. Save the researchers in front of the Ara Memoriae in Nazca. A team of researchers investigating the Ara Memoriae have come under attack. Deal with their assailants. Terror and Tundra on Scrooge Island, Southern Winter Isles. An exceptionally dangerous beast has taken up residence on Scrooge Island. Is anyone brave enough to take it on? King of the Deep. In the Hermit Shell Lagoon, southwestern Spring Isles, the legendary King of the Deep has made an appearance. This beast has caused enough suffering and must be defeated. Clifftop, east of Pig Iron Plain. In Autumnia, the legendary Shell Shocker has appeared, and Autumnia is under threat. Time to deal with this torrid turtle once and for all. On Solitary Isle, southwest of Tahiti, a mysterious and malevolent creature has appeared on Solitary Isle. Besting it will not be easy, but it must be done. These ones just don't even have stamps, they're just for rewards and stuff. In the Smoky Mountains and Summerlands, some people have reported hearing some unsettling singing in the foothills of Old Smoky. Go and investigate. Oh, she's back. Okay. Grave of the Sailors. Near the Spindle in Eastern Autumnia, a sea monster known for its voracious appetite has made an appearance. You must restore peace to the oceans. Incredible Olk. On the Giant's tabletops in the Summerlands, Olk are usually docile creatures, but one of them has started attacking people. Someone must put a stop to this. Okay. Then Warbird of Prey. On Swan Island, north of the Summerlands, merchants are complaining of having their goods stolen by a giant crow. Someone needs to teach it a lesson. Yep. Nothing to claim. Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's go see what we can do. And also, I looked this up as well, in case I was going crazy, but Horace should be back here. Just had to wait until after the, basically just had to wait for the game to be over. Yeah, okay, fine, you're here. What do you want?
Well, this certainly isn't ideal. Not at all.
Gee, Derwin, I don't think I've seen you like this before. Is something the matter?
Oh, Oliver, it's you. I suppose it was a statistical certainty that our paths would eventually cross again. Since you ask, I'm in what you might call a bit of a pickle.
What is it, man? Tell your old friend should be Lord High Lord of the Fairies.
Very well. You see, the creatures upon which my studies currently focus on are of an extremely ferocious disposition.
Jeepers, I bet that makes them difficult to catch, huh?
I think you'll find it makes them entirely impossible to catch. And as a result, they can only be studied once they have been subdued in combat. Of course, a researcher in my standing is in no position to risk his extremely valuable neck tackling such beasts.
Say no more, man. We get the picture. What do you say, Ollie boy? Sure. Sure, Derwin. We'll help you.
Excellent. You offered, just as I had predicted you would.
So you planned this whole thing, is it?
Sure he did. You always do, huh, Derwin? Boy, you sure are smart.
Well, I am the foremost mind of a generation. Your help is very much appreciated, of course. I need you to defeat 3 creatures altogether. The first is the species Grubby Fug. Its habitat is the island of Jack Frost Playground. This fearsome creature surrounds itself with a protective cloud of poisonous gas. It must be approached with the utmost caution.
Okay, interesting. Alright, down this way, up and around town. Okay, he should be here now. Hey! Sup? Spirit medium, there it is.
Ollie, you're here at last! I've been waiting for ages!
Hi, Horace. Hey, this is
where we met him in the first place. Seems like flippin' ages ago, that does. Hang on. Didn't he say he'd come back to where we first met him when we remember something?
Horace, does that mean your memory?
Not quite, but I did remember one thing. What is it? Come on, man, spit it out. Haha, patience, pipsqueak. Ollie, I bet you want to solve another riddle before I tell you, don't you?
I guess?
You see the monument here? It has some Nazcan runes on it. They're a clue to something in the Wizard's Companion. Can you work out what it is?
So now what's going on with this guy? Fuck. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my phone here real quick to translate. Or to take note. Notes. There we go. Do I have anything? This one. My notes up. Come on. There we go. Okay, that one. Roof with an O under it. E. Uh, 6 with a P. Okay. Backwards P O. 7-6 R. 7X T. Yeah, got that one right. River S. 6P, that is K. I'm gonna take a guess here, but I'm gonna say there's a space there. C. Fancy L A. Roof with a tent under it is an L. Backwards L6. Backwards L6. B. Okay. I'm gonna assume there's a space after that because that spells the word black. Trident with a triangle. X. Angle with a swirly. I or J. I'm gonna guess I. And swirly with a triangle. M. Okay. Mix black stroke. What's the tent again? Tent was L. Double L. E. O with 6 is a P. River is, I think that was S. Yep, river is an S. Spell. 6 with a line. 6 with the line. I'm blind. Where's my 6 with the line? D. 7 swirl. Or 7 loop, I should say. Where, oh where? N, okay. Backwards P is an O, yep. Oh shoot, that kind of thing. Is that C? Maybe C. Backwards P is an O. C. Yes, C. Roof with an O is an E. Next one's gonna be an S. Yep, second spell. Oh, what is that? Second. So N. Yeah. No. Is it D? D. That's what I'm looking for. D. Then N. D N. What's that one? That's A. Oh shoot, what's that one again? 7 with an X. T. Oh, hold on. T. That one. Yep. S. 7 with a 6. R. R. I or J. I'm gonna go with I. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. Fuck! Where's the A? My phone just auto-corrected that. A, so... That is a T, S, R? And I guess I. And that one, what is that? Double F. F, F. Then, what's the backwards P again? O. Makes black stroke of first and second spell. Makes black stroke of first and second spell. Okay. Oh god, there's more. Fuck me. Okay. Jesus Christ. No, hold on. Mix first. No, mix black stroke. Mix black stroke of first and second spell. Okay. So with the 6 is R. You know what? Let me do this backwards actually. So start from the right, move to the left. T. No way I get actual words and don't have to read it backwards. O. Swirl with a triangle. M. T O M. A. T O M A. 6 with a P. 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 K. Okay. To make, right? Because that's gonna be E. Yep. A. N-E-W? No. N-O. Oh, to make another. Another, yep. To make another. T-H. A. T-H-A. What's that one? Shoot. Oh, it's T. Okay. to make another that. Right, that's T. Am I reading that right? Yep. What is that one? That U? Or U? Yeah, I'll do double U's for now. What's that one? Angle with a swirl. I or J. Fuck. Line with the roof with the tent. LL. S. E. 7 with a 6. R. Oh, that's the U and V again. E. What is that one? What the fuck? Y. What the fuck? A? No, that's O. Then fucking 3 more fucking U, V, U. Whatever. E. LL. Oh, I have no clue what that second line is saying at all, in the slightest. Okay, I have no clue. Makes Blackstroke a first and second spell to make another that. Spells, magic. Okay, hold up. Read from the beginning. Spells. What is a wizard? Casting a spell, 16, page 16. Okay. So form familiar and gateway, page 20. Okay. Okay, is there anything that matches that? Okay, so that omega kind of symbol and a V. Nature's tongue's pretty close. Unleash. That's gotta be Unleash. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. You discovered the... Did you decipher the Nazcan runes, Ollie? They're a clue to something in the Wizard's Companion. Can you work out what it is? Unleash. L-E-A-S-H. Unleash. Shush! That's right. Well done. I'm very impressed, Ollie. All you gotta do is combine 2 of the simplest spells, Form Familiar and Gateway, to make a super duper one, Unleash. It's a reminder that no matter how far you go, you should never forget the basics.
And solving it is proof that you're ready to learn another super duper spell.
You see the page describing the thunderstorm spell. Nice. Thank you, Horace.
Alright, enough of the big head talk. What was it you remembered? I remembered the ash.
Ash? You mean...
So you know about the white ash that fell here too, do you? That ash, the mana, it turned all the people into horrible monsters. And when I saw it, I remembered. That was how I died too.
Jeepers.
Well, I never. A long, long time ago, the same ash fell. It killed us all. But that's all I remember.
Horace.
I heard that the big stone here was a monument to this age of ages. So I thought if I came here, it might help me remember. But I don't think this is where I died. There's something else I need to remember. Something more important. I'm going to carry on traveling. I need to find the place where I died.
Okay.
If I can find it, I think I might remember everything. I have to try. See you again soon.
Okay. Do I still have the... Okay, hold on. Okay. NDS rule guide, what the fuck? Oh, I see, okay. So there's one more that he's gonna be at then. Okay. Hold up, let me pull up my things that I keep around. There we go. It's back to the game. Okay, cool. So he's gonna be back at, Our Memoria. So... Can I travel there? I sure can. Huzzah! Because he gives me spells, so I'm definitely going to be poking around at him first. Oh! Hello, sir! Oh! You're the thing I need to fight. Okay, let's do it. Doric Column.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. Gonna stick with Oliver here. Spells... Mornstar. Oh yep, eyes are locked onto me. Spells... deal damage to all enemies with lightning. Okay. Frostbite. What's your weakness, guy? Do you not have one? You probably don't have one. Spells... Yeah, I'll just keep using Mornstar on you. That's my most damaging spell I got. Nope. 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 I want to keep my tank between me and you. Stay away. Wallop. You missed. Oh. Start getting there. Start. You just let him walk past you. What are you doing? Ouchies. Oh, okay. Here, have another Mornstar, buddy. Yeah, you're nothing. You're nothing. Fun, Basic House Familiar is more scary than you. Get over here. Let's get out of here. What you got? What you got, huh? What you got? And I got a level up. I didn't spend any amount on that fight. Let's go. Cool. So he should be here then. For Horace's last puzzle. What you got for me this time, buddy? Are you even here? I don't even think he's here. Oh, nope. There he is. Model just hadn't loaded in yet. Hey. Looks like you remembered. It has been a while, has it not? Huh? Sorry, sir. Have we met? You really don't know. Well, I suppose I have changed my appearance somewhat since we last met. What the flippin' heck is he on about? Oliver, I've been waiting for you. I have a tale I dearly wish to share with you. Okay. There was once a kingdom where we now stand. A mighty king united the surrounding lands and established his realm here. This king treated all his subjects equally, be they humans, animals, or magical creatures. A new era of peace was dawning, or so it seemed. But there were those who despised the king, covetous souls who envied his power. They plotted against him, sowing discord throughout the kingdom, and in doing so set Nazca on the road to ruin. But there, my memory becomes hazy. I cannot recall their names, nor even their outward appearance. Were there 12? Even now that my amnesia has been cured, their faces remain hidden to me. Listen, man, I'm not sure what you want to say. It ain't as if we had the first flipping clue what the Rogers looked like. I know that, but I also know that I recorded my fears about them somewhere. I left a message, a warning, so that when people saw them, they would know to be aware. But where? Wait, yes! I hid it in a magical tome that would never age or decay. The Wizard's Companion. Which means you must have seen it. Think! I wanted people to know what they looked like. Perhaps what they wore. Yes, that makes sense. The robes they wore are described somewhere in that book, along with a warning. You must know where it is. I'm sure that's the key that will unlock my memories. Please, help me recover what remains of my missing past. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Teach respecting words of the great sages. These are all just spells. Alchemy. Equipment. Creatures and familiars. Oh, hold up. I saw something. No, okay. Tales of Wonder. What is that? Okay, that's fine. That's cool artwork. Regions of the world. This is a poem prophecy heated and retreat. High above the clouds, a child of white light cast the world once more into darkest night. Path from the dawn was never fair, it was fought with suffering and despair. Well knoweth she of both their power, entombed there in her ivory tower. Though full many have sought to breach her keep, its walls so too high, its mysteries too deep. Hope spring at the end amidst the flowers. When you find them, you will find her bower. Each time you fear that you have lost your way, hearken on the child, mark what she would say. To yourself be true, all rests upon you. I have no fucking clue where... It was they who were at the root of the kingdom's strife. It was they who undermined that noble king, those 12 evil souls. But I cannot seem to recall what they looked like. I'm certain that I hid a warning in that magic book you hold. Something to show the reader what they looked like. Please, tell me the name of the garment they wore. God, they all dressed alike. Why can't I not remember what they wore? I don't know, man. Let's Pain Wizard Journal, Bottomless Bag, Locket, Magic Wand, Creature Cage. The Locket, Drawing Runes. Swift Solutions, Alchemy. Wizard's Pledge, Rule of Wizardry. What is a wizard? Tools of Wizardry, Casting of Spells, Inventory of Runes. The Great Sages, Alchemy, Equipment, Wizard's Basic Provisions, Wizard Transportation, Codmaster Store, Pages of Familiars, The Boutique, 12 Tales of Wonder. Chapter 1. I'm gonna have to look this one up. Looking it up. Alright, what we got? Hiya. Okay. Ah, here, okay. Through the Ivory Tower. The northmost pot. Ask you to give an answer. One with is found. The entry for Wizards page 117. Page 117? There you go, welcome. Hey, I probably won't be here super long, but want to say hi. Yeah, appreciate it. It's mostly post-game stuff right now anyway, so you're really not missing much. Oh, I missed it. Like, I'm kind of looking up the answers for a lot of this stuff just so I can say I've done it. Oh my fucking god. Fuck you, game. I was given a warning about wizard's robes. And the warning is these small, little, almost unnoticeable red letters when you're just looking at the full page. B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, so wizard's robes is the answer. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you. Yeah. Coolio. Yeah. Name of the garment they wore. Yeah, wizard's robes. I could have fucking guessed that. God damn it. Wizard... Z. Wizard... Wait. Hold on. He's gonna be particular. Wizard apostrophe S. Space robe. Don't think he'll be particular about capitalization, but still better safe than sorry. R-O-B-E-S. Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's right. Now I remember. Those fiends clad themselves in wizard's robes. I can see them now, deep in deliberation. They were the Council of 12. Each member was given the title of Zodiac. And that's not all. Oh, come on, spit it out. What have you remembered? I was there. All those millennia ago. I swore fealty to the Wizard King. Yes. I now remember. I was a sage of Nazca.
You were? But that means... Did you know Cassiopeia?
What? How do you know that name? Cassiopeia. Queen Cassiopeia. Oh, it was so long ago. I've sensed her spirit at times over the years. It is unmistakably her. But I know not what befell her. I think I'd better take over here. Now pay attention, because I'll only say this once. I see. So Queen Cassiopeia, she gave in to the darkness. And that ash I saw fall on Ding Dong Dell, that was her doing. But Oliver, you really might be the one to save her.
Already did, but time shenanigans. New Game Plus, all that shit.
The Wizard King entrusted you with his wand, after all.
Oh, we'll save her, sir. I just know we will.
Ah, that's the spirit. Of course, the Wizard's King wand is not at full strength. Flippin' heck, not this again. Fear not. To one who was once called the Sage of Ages, it is but a trifling matter. So we don't have to go traipsing around after magic stones then? Thank Flip for that. Now, let me begin. Awake, O wand of the Wizard King. Awake, O Astra.
Hey, achievement get. Magic Master, award for learning all of Oliver's spells. Yee. You receive a page describing the Astra spell. Nice. It is said that only those in possession of certain all-suppressing wand are capable of casting this ancient spell. Indeed, only one wizard in history is believed to have performed it successfully. Sadly, the name of that lord amongst sages has long since been lost to the mists of time. Sick. So it's all ready to go now, huh? Gee, thank you, sir.
The true power that dwells within a wand can sometimes require effort to be drawn out. I believe that you alone can harness the full power of Astra. With it, you will be able to cast spells that only a king among wizards has ever wielded.
I sure hope so.
And you are sure you are alright setting the likes of us loose with such snazzy spells? We've just met you after all.
You have never had a problem accepting spells from me before.
You what? What do you mean before? Hold on a minute, you're not telling me.
You're Horace?
I was wondering when the Gilda would drop. Better late than never, indeed. Oh, better late than never. Indeed, I was once the sage known as Horologium, or Horace to my friends. Who would have thought a mouthy little brat like Horace would have grown up to be so important looking, eh? How many times must I tell you? I was the Sage of Ages. I was no normal boy.
Wow, so does this mean you finally got your memory back?
Indeed it does, and I have much to thank you for. Now, there is little I can do to save Queen Cassiopeia in my current state. I am afraid that I must humbly ask you to do all in your power to free her from the darkness.
Sure thing, Horace. We'll save her. You see if we don't.
You are a brave and pure-hearted warrior, Oliver. I will pray for your success.
Hell yeah. Oh, you have a quest? What?
Oliver, there is something I need to tell you.
What is it, Horace?
I must tell you about Nazca and Cassiopeia, and about myself. Before you attempt to save Cassiopeia, you deserve to know the truth. It may take some time, but I hope you can spare the time to listen to what I have to say.
Sure. I'm gonna drink some more water here real quick.
Alright. Thank you, Oliver. Our story begins here, long ago where the kingdom of Nazca once flourished. Though it may appear bleak and barren now, in those days it was a mighty empire that combined mighty magic with advanced technology. It was a prosperous realm where poverty and pestilence were all but unknown,
and its people enjoyed a life of peace and plenty. But man was never wont to count his blessings, and greed soon reared its ugly head. In spite of all they had, the populace demanded more. Friends turned upon one another, families were torn apart, and each citizen strove to better his own lot and outdo his neighbor.
Sounds like a recipe for the right old mess, that.
And indeed it was. It led to a series of conflicts that would span centuries, the Wizard Wars. But the course of history was changed with the arrival of a single wizard.
Wow, one wizard made that big of a difference?
Indeed, this wizard wielded not one, but 2 wands. His mastery of magic was unparalleled, and he soon turned the tide of the war. Through his power, the bitter conflict that many thought would never end was brought to a conclusion in the space of mere days.
Crikey, sounds like someone you'd want you on your side in a fight.
He was indeed, Fairy. He was lauded as a hero by all the people of the world, and his reward was the crown of Nazca. Thus did he become the Wizard King.
The Wizard King? Cassiopeia's father?
The very same. Now, shortly after peace returned to the world, the Wizard King hid one of his wands in the distant land of Atomnia. He sealed it away that it might never be used for evil. Which brings me to my latest puzzle. It has been some time since I last posed you a question, has it not? You asked me a question 5 minutes ago, guy.
I guess it has, huh?
Excellent. My question is this. What was the name of the wand that the Wizard King sealed away? I believe that you know it well. Speak to me again when you have your answer. There's Mornstar. So, what is your answer, Oliver? What was the name of the wand? Mornstar. There we go. Mornstar. Indeed, it was the very wand you carry with you now. I wonder how the valley where it was sealed fares. In those days it was filled with the most beautiful flowers. Let us continue our tale there. I'll be waiting for you, Oliver. Come and find me. Son of a... You bitch! Nope. Actually, wait, yes. You goddammit! Get the fuck back here! You magical bitch! Which way is it? It's all the way at the end here. You son of a bitch. I can't be fucking bothered. Where is it? Fail. Can't be fucking bothered. Out of my way. Why can't we just meet in town like normal people? Or is it this way? It's not this way. Why do I gotta meet you at the end of a fucking graveyard turned dungeon? Which way? Dead ahead. Come on now. It's crazy how quick you can blow through these when you're not having to fight a monster every 10 seconds. Alright. It's the first save point. Good. I'm faster than you. Fuck off. Fail again. Alright. Yeah, which way was it? To the right. Why is that one pure gold? Why is it pure gold? What the fuck? No, I gotta know, why are you pure gold, guy? Why is it gold? Why were you gold? What? What? Weren't worth a lot of experience. Maybe some more. Maybe a little bit more than usual money. Why were you gold? Gonna have to look that up in a bit. I just find a shiny. Like what the fuck? I went the wrong way. Yep. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. That's gonna be fucking. Why was it gold? What the fuck? Why are you gold? What the fuck? Okay, no, hold on. I'm actually gonna look this up right now. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Nino Kuni. Wrath of the White Witch. Gold Familiars? Question mark? Gold Familiars. Plus good content with loading is complete, you can revisit the dangerous places and get the chance to encounter with wild golden familiars. These familiars have a chance of holding rare exclusive items which can be used. They're strong alchemical items. Lower golden variants of familiars you may have encountered. Okay. So they just have additional okay. Cool. Interesting. They just have the potential to drop items. Cool. You don't look ghosty here. That's interesting. There's fucking Nazcan runes on those bitches in there. God damn it. Wait, what do you want, guy? Yeah, I know. I know, I need to do. I miss it? No. There it is. Thank you for coming, Oliver. This valley changed so much. It was once a place of beauty, awash with flowers of every color. No matter. What is done is done. Now let me. I fucking didn't read the rest of that. The Wizard King ascended to the throne and won great renown as a just ruler, treating all his subjects equally, be they human or otherwise. They in turn repaid him by rallying around their new monarch, and together they rebuilt the ruined realm more swiftly than any had thought possible. So he got all the beasties blown the way too, did he? I never knew that man. Nice! Indeed, the Wizard King truly was a man like no other. It was then, with the kingdom all but rebuilt, that he chose 3 servants from among his subjects. A swashbuckling sea captain to represent the race of men, a great wolf to represent the animals, and a serpent lord to represent the creatures. Each was wholly devoted to his master, and did all that the Wizard King asked. But of the 3, the serpent lord was the wisest, and the most committed to his master's cause. He was known as the King of Cobras, and what a mind he had. To think of how he was then. It seems to be a good time as any for your next question. You have encountered these 3 servants on your travels, but can you recall the name of the mighty snake you faced? I am sure listening to me will have served to jog your memory. Speak to me again when you have your answer. Alright. Nope. This. Spirit of the Flame, Spirit of the Storm, Spirit of the Snow. These aren't gonna help me anything, are they? No. Okay. To the book. It's in one of the 12 Tales. 12 Tales of Wonder. Oh, I'm not gonna remember which one's which. The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. Squirrels in the Bramble. Fairy Who Wouldn't Stop Crying. Bear Man and Princess Tears. The Boy Who Would Be God. The Flute Makers. The Shepherd Boy. A Little Girl Became Queen. My Other Self. The Three in the Stone. No. The Tree in the Stone. Read that wrong. My Other Self. A Little Girl Became Queen. The Shepherd Boy. The Flute Makers. The Boy Who Would Be God. The Bear Man and the Princess Tears. The Fairy Won't Stop Crying. Squirrels in the Bramble. Okay, I'm just gonna start skipping through them. Yeah, I thought we had something in here about them. Fuck. It was like a jar or something like that. You know? Let me try Region of the World. Summerlands. History of El Moon. God, what was his name? What was his fucking name, man? It's gonna drive me crazy now. Nope. How would I even know where to find the name? God damn it. Hold up. Okay. Okay. I don't know if he's... I don't know how I was supposed to remember it. But I was close with the name. Apep. Yeah, okay. I looked up the answer. That is correct. Though the three servants achieved so much, their reward was to be chased without dignity from the kingdom they had helped to build. But perhaps that is a tale for another day. Yes, we will continue our tale in the very ruins where you faced Apep. I will tell you how the Wizard King's three most loyal servants were driven to the path of evil. Until then, Oliver, you son of a bitch, get back here! Ah, fucking vacate. Slippery son of a gun. Travel. The Vault of Tears. Wait. Is there not a fast travel option? Nope. Okay, fine. At least the fucking, like, spells are gone. I wish the familiars were too. Fail. Okay, how do I get around here? Okay. At least it's a quick cut straight in. Seen a lot of those guys around now. I think those are the ones that are, like, worth a shit ton of XP or something. Right? Yeah. It's in here. Then to the left. And again, you don't really look too ghostly here, guy. I guess you do look a little ghosty. You look a little pale. There it is. Spare medium. Thank you for coming, Oliver. Shall I continue our tale? I said I would tell you of how the three keepers were driven from the kingdom, how they became evil. Below the king, at the head of the Nazcan government, sat the Council of 12, a group of lords known as the Zodiacs. They were responsible for the day-to-day running of the kingdom, and were supposed to be the ruler's closest advisors. But the Wizard King's rise to prominence was a source of consternation for the council, who feared his great power and the loyalty he commanded amongst the keepers. And so, as soon as Nazca was rebuilt and stability restored, the Zodiacs conspired to assassinate him, and the conspiracy was a success. That's terrible. That's horrible. With the Wizard King eliminated, the council had complete control of the kingdom. The king's infant heir, Queen Cassiopeia, became no more than a puppet. To compound the villainy, the council successfully implicated the keepers in the assassination, and they were banished from Nazca. Apep lost all faith in humanity, and soon the power of the stone in his possession began to corrupt him, transforming him at last into a servant of evil. Indeed, it was he who reduced this once great city to the ruins you see before you now. That's bad-like, but you've got to feel sorry for a minute. Being framed for murdering your mates would be enough to make anyone go off the rails. Perhaps, but Apep possessed great wisdom. None could have predicted that he would suffer such a spectacular fall from grace. Speaking of predictions, yes, open the book. You mean the Wizard's Companion? I do. As you may or may not know, its authors were able to see into the future. Turn to the final page. A prophecy is written there. A prophecy of what would become of a certain individual. That person's name, too, is hidden there. Can you discover their identity? This puzzle is much like life. You start at the bottom and work your way to the top. Not forgetting to begin at the beginning, of course. The solution is not a simple one, but a worthy wizard will see to the heart of the problem. Okay. See all pages. Okay. Out of darkness comes light. Use the book at your side, wizard, and you shall one day be called a sage. Permit us to leave your poem of prophecy heeded. Repeat all the mistakes of the past. High above the clouds, a child of light, cast the world once more in darkest night. The path unto the dawn was never fair. It is one fraught with suffering and despair. Well known she of both their power, entombed there in her ivory tower. Though full many have sought to breach your keep, its walls too high, its mysteries too deep. Hope springeth yet amidst the flowers. When you find them, you will find her bower. Each time you fear that you have lost your way, hearken to the child, mark what she would say. To your own self be true, all rests upon you. Okay. And what's the question? Do you have the answer, Oliver? Oh, okay. No? As I told you, this puzzle is much like life. You must start at the bottom and work your way to the top, not forgetting to begin at the beginning. In fact, you can ignore almost every letter of it. Okay. In fact, you can ignore almost every letter of it. What? Huh? I really don't know how I'm supposed to get that answer out of this. That's crazy. Okay, well I have the answer next to me. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I was supposed to get that. Yeah, I have the answer, even though I really don't know how I was supposed to get this. P. What was the question again? Okay. That is correct. Perhaps one day the people of this world will see that the White Witch had nothing but the best of intentions. But first, she must make amends for what she did. Despair is no excuse. I guess you're right. I remember when she was a kind little girl who loved flowers above all else. But that is a story for another time. If you're interested, I plan to visit a cave that lets one see into the past. I wish to see the old Cassiopeia once more. There's a cave that lets you see into the past? Have you not heard of it? I'm certain that it is mentioned in that book of yours. When you discover its location, come and gaze into the past with me. Until then, Oliver. Okay, I already know where the... I have the answer pulled up. So I know where it is. The Glittering Grotto. I was not expecting an hour, or to be talking with Horace for an hour. I thought it was gonna be one little quick thing, and then we'd be done with him. Yeah. Nope. Okay, familiar just spawning. Veil. Okay. How do I get through now? God, I fucking hate this place. This is the wall here? Yep. God fucking damn it. Okay, straight ahead. Pulse. That's right, we did see the past right here, didn't we? I forgot about that. Hey. I've been waiting for you, Oliver. Shall we continue our tale? Flowers always held a special significance for the people of the Kingdom of Nazca. It was seen as sacred symbols of peace and hope. Queen Cassiopeia loved nothing in the world more than flowers, and her every free moment was spent tending to her garden. Her castle was always bursting with color, with beautiful, bright flowers at every imaginable hue. Cassiopeia grew to be a splendid, spirited young woman, everything her father could have wished for, and all that I had always hoped she would become. Huh, so you knew Queen Cassiopeia when she was growing up? I did. I knew her from when she was a mere babe in arms. But I digress. This talk of flowers and gardens, it reminds me. You have a wand made from an old stick, do you not? Oh, you mean the wand P gave me? That wand was a gift from the Wizard King, and I, to the young Cassiopeia. It was? Jeepers! On it we engraved our most deeply held wish for the princess's future. Oh, it was so long ago. I wish to hear those words again. Tell me, Oliver, what does it say? Ah, okay. Since I already have the answer. Yep. Yep, I already have the answer, so I'm not going to bother translating it. But know that I could, because I've already done it before. It's bring hope. I have the hiccups now. Do you have the answer, Oliver? B-R-I-N-G space H-O-P-E. Here you go. Bring hope. That is correct. A most deeply held desire was that the people of Nazca should never lose hope. the hope of a brighter tomorrow. But what befell the realm after the Wizard King's untimely demise put paid to any such wishes. The Council of 12 devoted themselves solely to personal gain, and thought nothing of the plight of the people. If only I had done more. What do you mean, Horace? I said that I would tell you the truth, did I not? There's something I must confess to you. Something I did, an act for which I can never forgive myself. But that is a story for another day. Yep, okay. Oh, no, still, yep. Come to the Ivory Tower, to the chamber where this council sat. There I shall tell you everything. Until then, Oliver. Alright, vacate. Yoink. Travel. Big yawn. Oh, I bet I can travel to the Iron Wyvern. And then from there I can get to the Ivory Tower. Right? E. Bring me in. Thank you. Oh, there's a set of knights here. Look at that. Hello. Don't mind me. I don't know what this is gonna entail. Sup?
It is good of you to join us here in the clouds. We have awaited your coming.
Huh? You were waiting for us? I still have my doubts. Can this boy really be the one we seek? But you have seen the girl who accompanies him, have you not? She is the very image of the Queen in her youth. If our Queen has led him here, then he must surely possess the power we require.
I would like nothing more than to believe you. But how can our Queen see clearly when she is enveloped in fathomless darkness?
Oi, tin face! I don't care how fancy your flippin' armor is. Didn't your mom ever teach you it's rude to whisper in front of people? Excuse me, sir, but who are you? And, what are you doing here? We once formed the Queen's honor guard. It was our duty to protect this palace. Lest you wander, we are illusions, given life by the power of the Queen's imagination, much like the Zodiacs you have no doubt encountered.
You what? Quickly, boy, get your wand ready. We've got a fight on our hands. This fairy is a feisty one, is he not? Fear not. We are not your enemies. The Zodiacs who sat at the Queen's council were
But we sprang from that part of our Queen's heart that is still wise and just. Though her radiance has lost sight of the side of herself it lives on. I think I got the voices mixed up. Indeed, it was this very part of her heart that led you here, to us. Now we wish you to grant rest to those who once defended our cursed kingdom. Cursed kingdom? I guess you mean Nazca, huh?
Precisely. Now, would you be good enough to hear our request?
Sure. Well, sure, I guess. What is it that you'd like us to do?
Long ago, before our queen was born, war raged across this land. No part of our world was spared the horror and turmoil of the Wizard Wars.
As each side vied for advantage, new weapons were devised which fused steel, stone, and sorcery. Weapons known as Magimex. Of course, the Magimex stationed around the palace are mere replicas. The original ones were vastly more powerful. When the war ended, these weapons were deprived of their purpose, and one by one they became dormant. A state akin to eternal sleep.
Or so we believed. It now seems that they have reawoken. In all, 4 Magimex have emerged from their slumber. Perhaps the reappearance of the Ivory Tower disturbed them. We are not certain. In any case, these magical weapons are unwanted relics of that wretched conflict. They have no place here in this time. We have faith that our queen's heart will be restored to its former purity. And when this happens, we would spare her the sight of such tragic vestiges of Nazca's past. This is why we ask that you help the Magimex return to their slumber. Listen, Helmet Face, are you sure you were telling us the full story? Because I'm not sure I trust you as far as I can spit you. All this business about the Queen's heart being pure, well, it sounds nice enough, but I haven't seen much evidence of it so far. Something smells fishy to me.
But, Mr. Drippy, don't you remember those visions from Queen Cassiopeia's past? You saw them too, right? I think they're telling the truth.
We appreciate your good faith, young man.
So, where are they? The Magimex, I mean. When peace returned after the Wizard Wars, the Magimex were confined to a number of secure locations around the world. But over the centuries, many changes have been wrought on the landscape, and we can no longer be certain of their whereabouts.
Perhaps on your travels you have laid eyes on these ancient weapons, sleeping peacefully. I'm afraid we can offer you little guidance. You must rely on your own memories.
Tombstone Trail, Golden Grove, shoot, I know those two for certain. But they're in dungeons.
Oh, that's brilliant, that is. Make it easy for us, why don't you? Flippin' dodgy, bloomin' and tin-faced.
Calm down, Mr. Drippy. I'm sure if we think real hard, we can...
We have one piece of information which may prove useful to you. Magimex have a strong connection to memory stones. You're familiar with them, I take it? Monuments that grant healing and store one's recollections. Wherever a memory stone is found, so too may a Magimex reside.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll find them for you. Cool, can I get through now, please? Oh, no, this isn't actually... Okay, I have to go around the old-fashioned way. How do I get through all this again, though? Right, hold up.
Fuck!
Come on!
Twinkle Twinkle first. And then comes Astra. Cool.
Better luck next time.
Ooh, two Star Pearls. Nice. I need to recast Veil. God damn it. There we go. Okay. There's a warp point up here. Maybe that'll be it. Where do you take me, good sir? You're not it. Fuck. It's on the other side. Gotta walk all the way over. Out of my way. All the way over and across. Take the whole path, why don't you? This way and then up. Then this way. And up. Veil again. Fuck you, guy. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Down this way. I cut across here. God damn you, Horace. Why can't we just meet in normal fucking places? Here's where we killed the Wizard King's spirit. Got our cool wand, Astra. Right. I gotta go all the way up here to the left. I wish that once you beat this dungeon the first time that the doors just opened. That would have been smart game development. Get the fuck out of my way. Come on out, and then to the north? Yeah. Out this way. Into here. Nope. Absolutely not. Okay. Into here. And to the north? Yes. God, this place is fucking massive. To the left, to the left. Okay. Surely this was it. Come on now. Yes. Okay. Open sesame, hiya. Sup, Horseface? I've been waiting for you, Oliver. Shall we continue our tale? Long before I ever became known as a Sage of Ages, I fought in the Wizard Wars alongside my teacher, the Wizard King. I often think of those days. How long has it been since I was last here, I wonder? Blimey, Horace! You're saying you've been this... Hold on, you've been to this gaff before. Blimey, Horace! You were saying you've been to this gap before, like? Indeed I have. In the years after the Wizard Wars, I occupied the 10th seat on the council, taking the zodiacal title of Gallus. Gallus? But isn't that, you know, him? Ah, yes, the Wizard King's ruse. Even in death, he strove to protect his daughter. That was later, of course, after my seat had become vacant. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. When I sat on the council, to my undying shame, I failed to notice the plotting of my fellow councillors. I who thought myself so wise. They despised the Wizard King and his 3 servants, then turned their attention to any who might yet stand in their way. And they considered me an obstacle to their complete domination of the kingdom. Sensing the grave danger I was in, I fled Nazca. I intended to bide my time, to rally forces loyal to the crown, and return to exact my revenge on the council. But the choice I made was wrong. I should have remained at the Queen's side. But you couldn't, could you? Those rotters in the council were gunning for you, mud. It is a risk I should have taken. By leaving, I sealed the fate of the entire kingdom. Allow me to explain.
In addition to my duties as a Zodiac, I have been charged with educating Queen Cassiopeia in the ways of magic. I took it upon myself to create a compendium of spells and arcane knowledge which I presented to the young queen.
A compendium? You mean, like, a spellbook? You mean...
Haha, I rather think you know what I mean. Allow me to ask you the question for old time's sake. What was the name of the book?
I didn't even need to look at the answer key for this one. Wizard. Wizard, apostrophe. Companion? Did I spell it right? C-O-M-P-A-N-I-O-N? C-O-M-P-A-N-I-O-N. A-N-I-O-N. Yeah, I got that right. Sick. Nice. First try.
Yes, you are quite right. I wrote the Wizard's Companion to aid Queen Cassiopeia in her magical education. But little did I know that this book would lead directly to the disaster that befell Nazca. You can't be flippin' serious! How would the Wizard's Companion have led to Nazca's destruction? What the heck are you on about, man? In my desire to create a tome fit for a queen, I include all manner of arcane magic, including a forbidden spell. But I failed to include detailed notes on the rights and wrongs of using such potent incantations, and I fled the kingdom before I could teach Queen Cassiopeia of the perils of the forbidden spell. I was so busy brooding on what manner of revenge I would exact on the council that I failed in my duty of care to the queen. That is how she arrived at her faithful decision. That is why she did not know the true power of mana. But it is my fault that Nazca fell, and that Queen Cassiopeia was transformed into the White Witch. How could I ever make amends for what I did? It was unforgivable. Reduced to a spirit, doomed to roam the world for all eternity. How could I ever save that poor girl from her fate? That is why I must humbly ask you to right my wrong, to save the Queen. You are the only one who can, Oliver.
Don't worry, Horace. We'll save Queen Cassiopeia. We'll save the whole world. You'll see.
You have my thanks. And I have some alchemical formulae for you. Formulae that I neglected to include in the Wizard's Companion. I pray that they will aid you on your quest. And now, for my final contribution to your cause, please accept this.
Nice.
Queen Cassiopeia waits within. I wish you luck, Oliver. The pure-hearted one. The savior of our world.
Sick. This. Vacate. God, that one side quest took an hour and a half. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, there might be a few more streams of this, at this rate. I don't need to go all the way out there. Let me leave. Back to the Wyvern. Cool. What the fuck are you two doing here? What the fuck are Smiley and Surly doing here? What the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh, that's just her coat. Okay. I saw this, like, this angle, so I saw fur and, like, what looked like ears. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Oh, no, that's just her. Okay, we're fine. Why the fuck are Smiley and Surly here? Oh, hello, King Tom. Excuse me. Yikes, okay, there's still probably gonna be a lot of content of this, but it's all post-game stuff, side quest nonsense. But if they're all gonna take that long, Jesus fucking Christ, we're gonna be here a minute. But yeah, gonna go ahead and call the stream there, bit late. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!